Hi, I'm the Rap Critic. Let's talk about God's Plan, which is Drake's new music video in which he gives out nearly $1 million to random people who need it. And since this is as good a time to mention it as any, hey Drake, if you're still feeling charitable, it's only a $1 donation to that Patreon to see episodes early. And I know we've had our differences before. Needy, entitled, hypocritical douchebag. Don't recall saying that. But anyway, there's also a tier where I'll review your own personal albums and give you notes and ideas and stuff, but please, Drake, try to keep it under an hour with the runtimes. I mean, geez, that More Life album was like the length of a Pixar movie. Shoot, I'd be surprised if his next album wasn't some 6-hour opus about it's only 2 songs. Well, look at that, you're improving already. But yeah, although I dig this song at some points, it has what I like to call an uneventful chorus. You know when you're listening to a song and you're not really sure that the part that you're listening to was the chorus until it gets repeated because the melody or word choice is just so uninteresting, your brain doesn't register that this is the part you're supposed to sing along to?
God's plan. God's plan. I hold back sometimes I won't. Yeah.
Like, he keeps saying God's plan, but it doesn't really relate to anything. For instance, how does the rest of the chorus relate the idea of a higher power being in control of things?
I feel good, sometimes I don't.
Sometimes I'm happy, and sometimes I'm sad. All a part of God's plan. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things.
Is this it? Is this the chorus? It's just so vague. Bad things? What bad things? There's a varying degree of bad things people would want to happen to you. Are they trying to kill you? Are they trying to use the blue shell in Mario Kart and you're in first place? No, I'm not trying to say that getting hit by the blue shell is worse than murder. But it certainly feels like it. And to be clear, there aren't bad things actually happening. There's no one actually doing anything. He's just pretty sure that someone out there wants bad things to happen to him. Yeah, that's not very compelling. But okay, it's Drake. People talk shit about him all the time, and I'm pretty sure since he's like the most famous rapper alive right now, you can't tell me 90% of the rappers that hang out with him wouldn't suck the blood out of his armpits if they knew it would make them as famous as he is. So, you know what? I understand to some extent. But honestly, this feels like the better chorus to me.
She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry.
Cause see, this is what Drake is known for. Shitty relationship lyrics. Not necessarily shitty lyrics in and of themselves, but I mean lyrics about shitty relationships. I mean, if someone asks you, do you love me? And your response is, only a little. And then you go on to elaborate by saying that, although you don't have all my love, one of the things that does have all my heart and soul is a fucking inanimate object. I think it's pretty clear you're being a dick on purpose. Now, despite this being a very jovial, fun-looking video, this is hip-hop, so somebody has to get angry about something. Yeah, apparently another rapper had a whole thing about doing charity online, and people were saying that Drake did this video as yet another ripoff of another influential artist, but guys, you've got to pick your battles. And maybe when someone's giving out free turkeys to poor communities, that's not the best time to shout at everyone that you're a better person because you volunteered at a soup kitchen. There's no way to not look petty in that situation. Anytime you insert your ego into charity, it kind of misses the point of why you're doing the charity. Like, what, do you really want to take this to court? Your Honor, I want to sue Drake for copying my idea. You mean Drake copied your idea of getting $1 million from a label to make a flashy video, but instead using the money to give to those in economic turmoil? Well, no, I never shot a video, but... so he didn't copy you. No, but like, I had this Instagram challenge where like, if people did good deeds and recorded them, whoever did the most good deeds would get to hang out with me for a day. Oh, well, he just gave away $1 million, so shouldn't that mean he just won that challenge? Well, I mean, no. In fact, if it's not about ego and who did it first, and more importantly about rewarding people for doing the right thing, surely you'd be okay with calling up Drake and congratulating him. You know what, man? Forget I said anything.
I don't wanna die for them to miss me.
Now this line ties pretty directly into the video. When I heard it, it made the theme of the video ring especially true. Drake's inspiration for this is partly the idea of wanting to be loved, to be seen as someone worth remembering. And for this video, it's not him giving money anonymously, it's about the spectacle of Drake being awesome that you ultimately pull from the video. That's the thing you'll remember the most. You won't remember the name of the school he donated to, and let's be real, you're not going to follow up and see if that money actually gets put to some good use or not. Hell, the money's from the label, so it's not even Drake's money, so it's not even a sacrifice when you think about it. So technically, he just got brownie points for spending money that isn't his. But that doesn't reach most people. What you'll likely remember from this whole ordeal is Drake did a really good thing, and what he hopes that'll translate to is, and therefore Drake is a good person. And while we could get caught up in the idea of image and what the real motivation behind giving out all that money could possibly be, Honestly, guys, can we just enjoy this one? Unless it comes out that Drake was using this video to launder money to a Lithuanian mob or something like that, can we just watch a video of poor people seeing their lives forever changed by a benevolent person and be happy about it? It's kind of a fantasy that a lot of people would enjoy right about now, so just let them have it. My only issue is that the song doesn't really directly relate to what the video's about. I mean, sure, he mentions in a couple of lines how he's helping others.
I make sure that Northside eat.
But the main point of the song is, you should feel bad for Drake because some people don't like him.
It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me.
And the music video kind of helps in a way now that I think about it. Because now it's not just about Drake lamenting that he's not universally accepted. It's a video that goes along with it, basically showing how great of a guy he is. I mean, look at him giving away all that money. Doesn't matter what you thought of him before. You'd have to be some kind of asshole to rip on someone while they're doing charity work, am I right? And, you know, I kind of can't help but feeling like an asshole myself. Sitting here doing the oh-so-important task of analyzing lyrics that no one's paying attention to anyways, while a man is donating to charity more money than I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop now. Overall, though, I give this a 3 out of 5. It's okay enough. It fills the same skeletal songwriting structure of Started from the Bottom, but at the very least, it's nowhere near as repetitive or annoying with its subject matter, so it passes for me. Well, I'm the Rap Critic. You don't have to like my opinion, but I don't have to like your song.